from Sydney, Australia. I look forward to showing you all things Chanel and Hermes this morning. This morning, my time. Good evening to those in the US and good evening to those in the UK or Europe, and good afternoon to those in the US. I just check my messages. I seem to, every time I get on this platform, I seem to miss people's messages. Okay. All right, not to worry. Anyway, I hope you've had a beautiful day. I know that it seems to be incredibly hot in Europe right now. So for us in Sydney, that is our normal summer. That is normal for us. In actual fact, you would say our winter is incredibly mild. I don't need to wear, so, you know, we're going into winter and I've just got a jacket on. I don't have a big coat on. Coats, we only wear coats here for maybe a very short period of time in Sydney. It's not something that we have a lot of. It takes this much wardrobe space, not this much wardrobe space. But I do know I have been to New York for January, where I'm like, I don't know how many layers I've got on. So I get it. There we go. Hi Farah. Yes. So what I am going to do today, because I during winter I do tend to wear a lot of my scarves, and I thought maybe midway show I'm going to show you how I tend to wear them, just for a bit of, this is how I do it. And because I think a lot of people steer away from scarves because they're not really sure how to put them on. Hi Kristen. Good morning or good afternoon to you. Okay, so I'm just going to go through a bit of the housekeeping while everyone's just streaming on. Throughout the show, if it's your first time, please yell out. If it's your first time to my show, streaming into Sydney, throughout the show, I will be showing the items and Kristen will be pinning across at the top here. You can go into further detail, and of course you can shop immediately. Now, when I say shop immediately, you can use Apple Pay, all types of credit card forms of payment, as well as Split It. Split It enables you to be able to pay it over 12 months, up to 12 months, so you can choose 3, 6, 12 months, but also you can pay it off earlier if you wish. So these dream bags you can purchase today. It's amazing. So I'm going to say, what other platform allows you to pay for something up to 12 months, interest-free, and luxury goods? It's pretty rare. Let me just see these messages. I feel like I'm not seeing. There we go. Hi Irene. Hi Zam. Here we go. The Birkin, my Birkin, the Birkins. Lots of Birkins. The customs and duties, of course, is covered throughout the show, and then the nominal fee for postage is £35 internationally. Now I can tell you, because I pack this stuff myself today, that £35 doesn't actually cover it. But LP have said globally that's the standard and that's what we do, so which is of course a massive big bonus. We do not have Cartier and BCA today. It's all things Chanel and Hermes today. So hi Irene. I wonder if your sister's about to jump on. It is afternoon for you, I think. So I'm about to go get my gloves on. Have I missed anything? Have I not covered anything? I hope I've covered everything. I'm just going to get my gloves, So let me just give you a brief on the stuff that I'm going to show you today. Now, the standard and the standard that I bring to this show is of high caliber. Most of it is full set. A lot of it, Lily, I'll answer that question in a second. So a lot of it is literally brand new. So a lot of Australians tend to keep their stuff in boxes. So if I say full set, it does mean that it does have a box to it, or it does have a dust cover, but I will go through each of those items for you. Now, the calibre that I'm talking about, the conditions, of course I will go through that on the show as much as I can possibly do. There is a lot of, what is great is that when Kristen does pin it, you can go into it and have a look at those photos of those items. Throughout the show, if you've if you jump on later or if you're re-watching, you can go into the handbag icon below and you will be able to see all those pieces. Okay. Let me just grab my gloves because these conditions are good. Now, the jewelry. Someone's just asking me about the jewelry. So, if I have to go and make sure that the certification still needs to be done because I've grabbed it earlier than the jeweler anticipated. If I need to get certification or if something needs to be resized, I tend to send it out on the Thursday or Friday. I need the front end of the week to make sure that I've got all of that. Otherwise, the goods do go on the Monday or Tuesday. They get all shipped out. So depending on whether I need paperwork or resizing of things, it will, but otherwise it will go. Now, if you're in the UK, all the items go to head office in the UK first, and then they get dispatched. So it may have already left and it may already, but you're welcome to, I'm happy for you to email me, guys. I'm happy to respond. Don't forget, I'm a shopper as well. I'd like to know where my pieces are, and especially the excitement and the anticipation of getting a piece. I'm more than happy to respond on whether your parcel is being shipped. But no, if it's in the UK, it will be shipped to head office, and they normally get it at the end of the week on a Thursday or Friday, and then it will go out that same day, which is literally 24 hours it will get to you. So I try to aim for you to get those pieces by the weekend, but if there's no resizing or certifications on those pieces. Okay. I'm missing some of the messages. Okay, so I think I might just go with red. You know, red is one of my favorite colors. There's a handbag that I love red. So of course I'm going to go with a favorite piece. And it's this. I have never seen one of these, and I feel like, how cute is this? I mean, like, it's seriously good. For me, it's like a square camera bag. I love red. I mean, you can probably tell by my lipstick and my glasses, right? It's in really good condition. I'm going to show you the corners. It is such a cute bag. It's so unusual. And I feel like Southeast Asia and Pacific, we do get somewhat different stock. Oh, thanks, Sam. I try to. You know, it's the end of financial year here, and you know my day job is in finance, so I'm about to hit a storm of work. So I will try and respond. I tend to do it in the evenings when I get home and have some downtime. So there we go. Beautiful with silver hardware. Let me just pop it on. It is a crossbody. There we go. And I'm going to open it for you so you can see. In this instance, the only thing this comes with is, let's get the stocking out. It does come with this authentication card. So this, hi Susie, this is a 25 series, and let me show you the inside of it. There we go. But it's a great size. I'm going to give you the measurements of it because you're probably all going to ask, does it fit a phone? Now this does, because I'm putting it against my device at the moment, this definitely fits a phone, definitely. But it's a great everyday size. I think it's, you know, great little bag. Now I'm going to give you the size for this, just so you can see. So it's 6.5 inches or 16.5 centimeters, or 16 centimeters. Yeah, 16 centimeters. And it's a square. Amazing condition. I mean, the puffiness, the redness of this is beautiful. And I have to say, I've not seen one like this. For me, this is, when I saw this, of course, you know, I'm going to go wow to a red. There we go. It's amazing. Incredible. Kristen, I'm going to do something crazy because I want someone to take this bag. I want someone to save me from this bag. Now, you know I don't do this sort of stuff. You know I'm crazy. I've taken a maybe a lesson from Sabrina, maybe, possibly. Are you ready? I know. And no, I don't want to be, I'm not going to be doing this all the time, but I feel like someone needs to take this bag. I feel like it needs to go. And hence the reason why I'm showing you this is the first bag. So you've got time, a little bit of time to think about it. We're going to take, are you ready? We're going to take 500 pounds off this. I'm going to make it 3,000 pounds. I know. Someone save me, because like literally, I don't need another red bag. This is such a good bag. It comes with an authentication card, and it'll come in a luxury promise box and dust cover. I know. So, someone save me, and I'm going to take 500 pounds off this. Okay, I know. Then I'm not doing it for anything else. I thought I'd do a little secret one piece that I absolutely love and that someone should take because it's something that I've not seen before. It's a beautiful everyday, it fits your phone, it's such a good size, it's everything about it is so good. Like, really. Anyway, I'm giving someone an opportunity to buy a red bag because I love red bags, and someone can join me in having a red bag, and it's someone that will save me from buying another one. No, I am not slashing anything else. This is the one piece I feel that someone should take. So I'm offering it the first time up, that's all I'm doing, that's it. It's the, you know, maybe I've just started a new thing. Maybe I'll just pick my pick of the show and do one item only. One item throughout the show, whether it be the beginning of the show, the middle of the show, or the end of the show, I will pick one bag where I'm going to do something special for. Okay, and this is my pick. This is my pick. Taking 500 pounds off it. Insane. Stupid. Okay. Kristen's going, what the hell is she on? Maybe because it's the one time I've had my coffee this morning. Normally I don't have my coffee before doing the show. So maybe because I've had a coffee. I just, yeah. But I feel like I just should pick one bag from the whole show and do something crazy with. Anyway, why not? We'll see how we go. All right, I'll keep going. Someone should grab this. Seriously? She's gone crazy. Gone crazy. All right. So good, right? Yeah. 3,000 pounds. Stupid. Yeah. Really stupid. So if someone wants to grab that, there it's been pinned. Go for it. Someone go for it. It's crazy. All right. So you guys are going. You know, the US and the UK are going into summer. Wow. You guys are having a heat wave. A heat wave. Now, yes, look at this baby blue. Like a reissue. Yes. Like, wow. I told you guys I was going to bring some goodies. You all guys are my Chanel and Hermes. You know I'm going to pick the top of the crop here. Because at the moment I'm only doing one of these shows. One of these shows a week. So of course, if I'm only going to do one of these shows a week, I'm going to try and pick the best, and the ones that I go wow to are the ones that I'm going to pick. So, yes, look at this. Oh my God, this color. Seriously, this is good. I had such a tough time. Oh dear, with this gold hardware. Look at this. Beautiful lambskin. I mean, there's nothing. I'm going to show you the corners. Hi, Ruru. It's absolutely stunning. So this does come full set. It's to die for. Nice and clean inside. Absolutely just gorgeous. I mean, seriously. There we go. So, what can I say about this? I mean, it's your classic 255, but the difference is in this beautiful color and this size. You know this size is super, super hard to get. Super hard. Hi, Jacqueline. Super hard to get. This size. If you're looking for what I just did something really ridiculous on that red one that was pinned previously, Jacqueline. I mean, I just did something really silly. Here we go. This is, I mean, the size, the color, a 255 with gold work. Like, everything about it's a wow, right? It's £5,490 or 6,923. You can go into that picture, into the pin, and you will see more pictures, and you will see everything it comes with. It's like seriously good. It's just stunning. And this color is so hard to get, right? So hard. Gosh. All right. It's been pinned. You guys are probably going to be wanting to see all the pieces today. All right, I'm going to do a couple of Hermes pieces. I'm going to change in between Chanel and Hermes to give you a bit of a mix. Now, I'm going to do this Kelly belt. Now, these Kelly belts, I can tell you, because I've actually gone into Hermes myself and asked because I was looking for a black one. Now, These Kelly belts are so hard to get. Now, I can't even tell you. Like, my essay was saying, Trudi, just put it on your wish list. I'm like, it's a belt. Why are you telling me to put it on my wish list? I know in Sydney, you cannot get them. They're really, really hard to get. And so when I refer to hard to get, I'm referring to locally, because that's where I shop, and that's where, and actual fact, when I was even in Singapore, actually the Singapore stock is even harder to get in store. So, and when I was traveling through Europe last year, I went into all 3 stores in Paris. I went into the store in, is it Mayfair or Bond Street, around there, Regent Street, in London. In actual fact, I feel like the London store doesn't have much stock either. And in actual fact, I think it had less than Singapore. The Sydney store is relatively big, and the reason why the store is big, and the reason, because I said, when I came back from Paris, I said to my SA here in Sydney, I said, my God, the store here in Sydney is, firstly, is enormous. Secondly, and it's in a beautiful old bank. So the sandstone building, everything about it is just gorgeous. Like, I've gone for a walk in it, and it's a massive, it's an old heritage building. So you can imagine how gorgeous it is. It goes over 3 floors. It's probably bigger than Europe, I would say. Yes, I will show you how I do my scarves. No, I'm going to do that in the middle of the show. And then I said, why do we have such a big store in Sydney? And then secondly, why do we have such a range of stock here in Sydney? And it's because Sydney is one of Australia, is one of the Hermes family the Hermes family love Australia. So hence the reason why they, and they've also got property in, they've got farms and everything in Australia. So they come here quite regularly. So hence the reason why they have the store they do in Sydney. So, but still, in saying all of that, trying to get the stock is just as hard as like everywhere else in the world. So this Kelly belt that I'm back on live. Are we good? Can you, Kristen? There we go. Are we back? Can someone say something to me? There we go. Okay, so I'm going to have to learn. I'm going to have to learn to find out how to turn my phone off. I've got my office calling me, finding out where I am. Now, I've got 50 people that work for me in my office, and I'm going to have to tell them, stop calling me. And actually, I have told them not to call me on a Wednesday morning, but they still insist on doing that. So, I don't know. So, I don't know how to turn my phone off to make it stop that I can't receive calls. I'm going to have to do that for next time, because every time they do that, it makes me stop. Yeah, I try to put the not disturb on, but I don't know what's going on. Anyway, I need to work that out, because it just seems to happen more regularly than I choose to. All right, so let me go back into this belt. So the belt, yes, I don't know what's... Anyway, thank you, Kristen, for repinning. Okay, so this belt here is something that I've actually tried myself to get, and so these are really hard to get. Now, this belt does come full set, and it is gold on gold. It's a Kelly belt. Like, you guys know, these are so hard to get. If you go into store, like seriously, the seals are still on. It is like new. There we go. Like, look at the tags. Comes full set. Like, they're crazily hard to get. Now, if you're not familiar with a Kelly belt, the way the back of it works is that you just undo this. So it's stuck. It's brand new. I'm not gonna break the seals on this. But literally, all you do is you pull this in, and it'll resize for you. Hi, Jojo. So all you need to do is pull this in and it'll resize for you, but it does come full set. The seals are still intact there on the tabs there. Like everything about this, like hard to get. I've already tried myself. I was looking for a black one with palladium hardware. It's on my wish list now. That's where it's at. So if you're looking for a you're looking for a gold on gold to go with your gold on gold Kelly or Birkin, there you go. No, Jojo, I can tell you Kristen's earrings haven't left yet because there's a certification that still needs to be done on one of the pairs. So I've answered it. But she did get something for her little ones. All right, so when Kristen's ready, she's going to pin. I'll tell you what I sent Kristen while she's pinning. You know, she's got two little ones, and so I had to send two little koalas to her. Not one, but two. I thought, oh my God, if I sent one, can you imagine the fights at home? I mean, the kids would be fighting over it like crazy. Okay, so here's the belt. Yes, so the belt here, fully adjustable, is 1,350 pounds or 1,702 US. Beautiful. Yeah. All right, I'm going to go into the next piece. I'll just put this tissue back in. I don't want to open this. All right, I am now going to go into another MS piece because I just did a gold on gold belt. Wow. If you're looking for a Constance gold on gold, let me just show you. Oh my God, look at this. Now, I don't know if you know, there's lots of conversations going on. I'm going to keep going. Otherwise, you know what I'm like. I talk too much. Could be here for hours. You guys in the UK need to get some sleep. So I'm going to keep going. So excuse if I miss some of the messages. The Constance. Now the Constance, I'm not sure for everyone else, but this is now a quota bag for us. It is our number 3 quota bag, just like Birkin and Kelly and Constance. Now this, I know, this gold on gold in Epsom with its contrast stitching. Like amazing. Now the seals are still intact. It comes full set, and literally, as you can see, it's brand new. Now, we are in the pre-love market, guys, so I'm very careful. This has been purchased, so I don't really like saying brand new because someone has purchased this and it's not from the shop. So we shouldn't really theoretically say brand new, but you know what I mean, guys. Literally, it hasn't been used. It's got seals. I'm not even going to open it. And that's how serious I am about this, is that you've got your felt, it comes full set. If you're a Constance, if you're looking for a Constance, everything about this, yeah, it is absolutely beautiful. Now the beauty of Constance is, look at that. So this is the Constant 24. So a Constant 24. Okay, so of all people, my husband should know where I am, right? So he's trying to call me and he's texting me And it's like, we have a shared diary. He just needs to go into the shared diary and know where I am. Far out. Husbands sometimes, really? Like, what? Ah, dear. Okay. And it's not a matter of life or death, and there's no blood involved, so really? I'm busy talking handbags, guys. He should know, right? Wednesday mornings, I'm talking handbags. It's a Constance 24. And there's two sizes for the Constance, of course. There's an 18 and a 24. Now, your 24 is the one that actually fits your phone, your everything that you need for a day. I find it's probably, I know it's a tad bigger than the 18, but I find that this size, I've got the one in Vert Viz, in this one, and I find that you can just fit so much more in it. I'm used to a big bag, so I'm used to using my Birkin 35 during the day, and trying to condense everything down. This is the size. So, and then the idea of the strap. So if you're not familiar with the Constance, the idea of the strap. Oh, yeah, you're right? Selective hearing, selective seeing, selective everything. Is having the single strap. So as you can see, and then you can do crossbody with this. There we go. So if you're looking for a Constance 24 gold on gold, this is like, as I said, it's brand new, but can't really say that. But you know what I mean. It has everything. It's full set. There we go. It's £18,900 and 22,832 US. Like, and it's so new that I'm not even going to open it because I'm not breaking that seal. I'm just not going to. Someone who wishes to purchase can enjoy the whole experience themselves. Okay. I feel like I just need to do my gold on gold. I might just do the next gold on gold because it's such a classic. You know, those that love and use Hermes, you can share it with the others. Gold on gold is the classic. It's a little bit like your black. So your gold, your blacks, and your E2 are the three colours, the top three colours. Hi, Shanette. Are the top three colours that that is requested for Hermes and on the wish list. So I'm going to go with the other gold on gold and finish with my three gold on gold pieces. And this is the Lindy 26. Again, I mean, have you, like, so many brand new, but new, you know what I mean. I'm just trying to be careful. But this is, because look, the strap is not even being taken off. It's seriously brand new. I can say that on this piece, I'm sure, because seals, like even the toggle seal is still on. Seals are on. Again, I'm not going to open it. Like, seriously, it's like box fresh, everything. Seals, like, you know that it actually hasn't been used because look at this. Like, not very common that you will see a brand new piece with the seal still on it. Everything about it. Now, this is a Lindy 26. So you've got your mini Lindy's, which is just a crossbody only, and then you have your 26, your 30, and your 34. So this is the one that you can use day to day, throw everything in it. And what I do, I've got a number of Lindy's. So what I tend to do is leave this open, and then when I want to use it, I actually just open the one zip if I need to get into it. This is the understated bag that people, once you know a Lindy and you've used one, I'm telling you, you're going to want more than one. Yes. So what I did is I've gone for a black and palladium, and then I've gone for the mini as well. So, and it's because I find that it's such a good practical bag. Now, what I do like is that you can put stuff in the side pockets here. So what I tend to do is I put my cards. So when I'm walking and you know you can't be bothered putting it back in your wallet, I just stick it in the side here. And it's easy access. So when Kristen is ready to pin this one, so I've just shown you 3 gold on gold Hermes pieces. Now, Leah, right? Kristen's just said, like, seriously, this is £9,900. Oh my God, for a brand new, I'm going to say brand new because it's not even, look, it's full set, everything about it. Like, seriously, it is good and so hard to get, so hard to get. If you're looking for a Lindy and you don't have a Lindy, this is a perfect one as your first. So remember, you can split it. You can split it up to 12 months, interest-free. These bags are hard to come by, so being able to use Split It enables you to be able to split those payments. If you're unexpectedly seeing a bag that you thought you'd never see. So, and I've done this a number of times with Luxury Promise. I'm like, I have a wish list of things, and yeah, when I'm going through, you know, seeing what the team have got, I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to grab it. And then I use Split It because I know that was an unexpected, and I just take it over the 12 months, and then in actual fact, I'm only allowed 1 piece a month, 1 bag a month. So 1 bag a month enables that after 12 months, 1 will drop off. And then it just basically allows me to budget how much I'm spending on bags throughout the year, but also per month. So that's what happens when you're in finance, right? Detail. All right. Maybe I'm going to do some, maybe I'll go with the pinks next. Well, I love the pinks. I'm going to go with the Pinkerton. So, the little Pinkerton 18 in Mauve Sylvestre. Ah. Yeah. In actual fact, when I was in Singapore, I was explaining to Yen and Anna what I do. And it was like, it's a bit of an education piece for them. I'm like, okay guys, you buy 1 bag a month. You do it on Split It. So every 12 months, you have a rolling, and it enables you to purchase your bags over 12 months. It means you've got 12 bags a year, 1 a month. Then the following year, it drops off. So you then enable yourself to buy another bag. Now, the beauty about Luxury Promise is that you can then resell it. So you're basically doing a cycle of sell. Now, some of those bags, of course, for me are investments. So sometimes I do keep them, and there's no way I'm going to let them go. So sometimes I accumulate. So when I'm talking investments, I'm talking like it's part of my share portfolio. So you know, shares are pretty boring. Yes, I do trade in shares, and it's just like, it's a bit boring. But you know the stability of bags, and now some of the bags that I'm showing you. So, for instance, that Constance 24, it's seals intact or boxed. So what you do is of course, you split it. Then what you do is you keep that and you keep it in its box. I personally wouldn't use it. I would probably be part of my investment portfolio. So here's I'm doing a little bit of education on what I do personally. And so, yes, I have a vault, an external vault, and then I have a collection of bags that literally I just keep. And literally I've been doing this for a little while now. So over the years, you know, when Hermes and Chanel are putting prices up either once or twice a year, and you know it's an accumulative increase. So an accumulative increase means that every year those bags are going to be an investment. Now, my very first, let me say, I actually bought a vintage Chanel square, I'm going to say it would be about 12 years ago now. And when I bought it, I made sure that that was full set. Now, I've not used it. It's still full set. It is a vintage. At the time, and I thought it was a lot of money. I thought it was a lot of money. And at the time when I bought it, I think I paid, and it's a bit like stocks. I actually do have all this in an Excel spreadsheet. And I paid, I think it was about $1,500 Australian dollars. And today, it's in perfect condition. It's still in its original dust bag. It has its authentication. It has its box. It's everything. Now, in today's market, I know that I could probably get 8,000 Australian. So we're talking 1,500 to 8,000 Australian. So that's what I'm talking about. I know, right? Seriously. And that was a lot of money back then. So when you think today, when you think it's a lot of money today, think of it as, if you're going to invest in these things, think of the long term. There's no quick money-making scheme here. Never. If it's a quick money-making scheme, there's something not right. Okay? So when you're talking long term, know that when you've got the shops, you know, Hermes and Chanel doing increases, you'll know accumulatively over time you will make on it. Okay. Have I just missed a whole lot of conversation because I'm too busy talking and was very focused? No, you have both. So you have both. You have an investment portfolio of them, and then you have the ones that you would use day to day. So I do have both. So, it's a lot of fun. And of course now my husband now gets it. He's like, I can't believe this. So for instance, my Birkin 35, you all guys know my Birkin 35 black plating hardware. Now I've bought that with the intention of using it. So I'm using it every day for work. That's my workhorse bag. That is what I do. Right? Now, I do have a Birkin 30 that is in a box and not used. So this is where you got to work out, is it you buying it for investment or are you buying it for every day? Yeah? So just buy with the intent, knowing what you do. Don't, be thinking about what you're doing with that bag. Because if you don't walk in and buy that bag with that intent, you'll start merging it, and it's a little bit like shares, right? Money in the bank to share portfolio. Know that with the shares, you're going to hold it long term. It's a bit like the bags, okay? All right, okay, enough talking. All right, it's beautiful. Yes, that's exactly, Kristen, exactly, yeah. And some of the deals, so it's really hard sometimes to actually buy these pieces in store. So I'm just referring to that Constance 24 because I know from experience that Constance 24, for instance, even though you are paying a price because it's brand new and they're so hard to get, keep it over time and you will still make on it. Yeah. Okay. Or alternative, the intention is to use it, love it, wear it, and what you will do is you can resell it, but not with intent of making it, but it's cost per wear. So your cost per wear will almost be nil because you'll be able to resell it at a premium if you look after it because of the specs on it. Okay. All right. Yeah, cost per wear. And that justifies it to husband, right? All right, so here we go. Pinkerton 18, Mel Sylvester. Now you know this colour is like one of the colours to get. I know, I can go on for ages. You know, in actual fact, I did a live webinar yesterday and I was told to stop talking and get on with the webinar. So that was live. A finance webinar. Crazy, right? Okay, so let me go. So the Picotin comes in two sizes. You have a Picotin 18 and you have a Picotin 22. Now, this is the size that is most commonly used for your day-to-day. Here we go. It is. Now, there is two versions of the Picotin. There is one with a lock and one without. Now, I call it, in my opinion, it's version 2. The version 2 with the lock. So this is the latest one. Now, it does come, let me show you. Oops. It's nice and clean inside. Yeah, Zam, can you believe it? I was told, stop talking, Trudi, and get on with the content of the webinar. I'm like, well, it's relevant. It's crazy. Okay, let me show you where's on this? Now, Kristen has pinned it, and it will go through in more description and also what it all comes with. I mean, it's just beautiful. This color is stunning. You guys are in spring, going into summer. So perfect color. And this is £4,900 or $6,179 US. Okay. Let's put the stuffing back in. Such a beautiful color. Stunning color. Now I'm going to do a couple of Chanel pinks. Actually, you know what? Before I go into pink, I'm going to go to white. Because you're going into this beautiful, your beautiful spring, summer. Oh, Valerie, there you go. Like how you buy stocks and you do your research, you would do the same thing about bags. But just make sure it's intentional on what you're doing. Because it can be murky waters, because of course you want to be using all the bags, but just be very clear on what your intention is and when you buy. Okay, so here we are, is a beautiful white Chanel flat bag with gold hardware. It's in caviar, guys, white caviar. Let me show you the corners. Beautiful and clean. It's got a matte gold hardware. Just open this for you. Nice and clean inside. And it's got its microchip inside, and it comes with its dust bag. It's crossbody, so we're just going to, I'll just put stuffing back inside, and then I'll just show you as a crossbody. It's such a good size, really good size. So it's a single flap. Really good size. In white caviar. Okay, so Kristen, when you're ready to pin, what I do like about this is it's in the caviar, and I find that caviar actually wears better than lambskin, especially when I'm talking in white. So in white, because of the caviar, if I'm going to go white bag, my personal opinion is that you would go white caviar. I find that the caviar will keep its corners, and especially in white, it will keep its corners much better than in lambskin. So it's such a good bag. go. And Kristen's just pinned it. So I'll just wait for her to type it all up for you. It's beautiful. Just show you the strap. So you've got the strap with its double chain here, leather, and then it goes single, and then you've got your comfy strap. There we go. And it's 4,500 pounds or 5,675 US in white caviar, guys. Such a good bag. Okay. Now, I'm going to show you this heart. Honest to God, I cannot believe this. So, I showed this last show, and I still can't believe it's here. And the reason why I'm showing it is because you know these are so hard to get. So hard. Now, this is full set. Like, it still has its seals. It still has its felt. It's full set, guys. Unbelievable. It's still got its seals intact. Felt. Like, it's everything. Oh my God. Like, really? So, crossbody. And it's in pink, guys. Did you see Sabrina wear hers the other day? She's got the small one, and she was wearing it as a crossbody. I think it was a little bit like this. She was wearing it the other day. But this is unbelievable. I'm going to show you the corner wears. All in gold. It's got the cutest little zipper. I love this. And you know when these were released, they were sold out so quickly. So it does come with everything. Okay, so this is 5,900 pounds or 7,440 US dollars. You know what I find is really funny? I got my nails done yesterday afternoon, and because I can't stand my winter hands, and I haven't had my nails done forever, and here I am on today's show with 100% gloves on. I'm like, you know, doing these shows live has made me more conscious of my hands and my nails. I can't even tell you. And I happen to be in winter. My nails do the awful splitting, cracking, everything, and I absolutely hate it in winter. So I thought I'm just going to get my nails done, and here I am with gloves on. All right, let's go with, oh dear. All right, let's go with a classic black and palladium Chanel bag. This is such a good size. It's one that you can double. I'm going to show you in a second. The versatility of this. We've got a working turn lock. I don't know if you guys have actually even seen one of these. I saw a lady have one the other day, and literally it looked fabulous on one. And I think it's because of the size. It's such a good size. Fits your phone, fits everything. So let me just go through it. It's got, I'll show you the corners. Now, what I do like about this is this. So you can wear it as a double, or you can wear it as your crossbody by just pulling the chain through. Now, can you see the width of it? It's such a good width. There we go. Now, I'm just going to give you the measurement of it. I'll be able to tell you if you, hang on, let me just do the base. The base of it, so I'm doing that measurement here, is 8.5 inches or 22 centimeters. I'll show you the inside of it and I'll be able to tell you the year. So this is a 23 series, So Kristen might be able to tell me what a 23 series is. Still has its little Chanel. But it's so clean, like it's... So normally you would see a lot of, you know, this type of leather, you would normally see a lot of wear, like scratching and, you know, when people putting their keys into bags, normally you would see quite a bit of scratching on the front here. And this bag is so clean, look. Thanks, Kristen. So, can you see? So normally, you know, people, when they're using their bags and they're not taking much care of it, you will get use here. But if you look at the corners of this, and it's £3,490 or $4,401 US. So I do like the fact, so see the top of it. So you can do a crossbody or just pop this out and then you can do a double handle. Such a good bag. Okay. Have you guys got any questions? Are you all just sitting there laying back and just watching me? I did all the talking before, that's probably why. Alright, now I'm going to go into this next Birkin because it actually goes with my scarf, and then I'm going to show you how I do my scarves. Alright, so this is, this colour is, it goes with what I've got on. This would look beautiful with, look with what I've got on today. Because my scarf has these colours. Now, I know, it's stunning, like the blue. Okay, so what is super special about this Birkin 35? What is really special is, see the little horseshoe? That little horseshoe tells you it was specifically made as a special order. See, if no one has seen one of these before, there you go. That's the little horseshoe that you get. Now, a little horseshoe is a stamp that is given to all special order bags. Now, you know, special order bags is when you've got, you've built up an amazing relationship with Hermes. They can see your profile, they can see that you spend a lot of money, blah, 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 blah. And they're literally, I know in Sydney that they'll only do it once a year or maybe twice a year at the most, and they will only call their top end clients into the store to sit and go through all the leathers. So you basically pick your leather, your colours, but every time they do a special order, it will, sometimes they don't let, or certain trims or something occur. So I can tell you right now, this piping, they don't offer right now. They do not offer. It's not something that is was in Sydney, definitely, only from experience, that this was not offered. And they basically tell you, like some of the leathers, they won't do a special order, and it's just that time of the year or the time of that particular year, they won't, they won't release some of the things. So this trim itself, this piping, is quite special. And look at the contrast. Now look at the base of this. And then look at the inside of this. Now, I'll just pull this back in out in 90 seconds. Let me show you the inside of this bag and why it goes with my scarf. There we go. Absolutely beautiful. So it does come, I mean, look. And I'll just show you the corners of it. Such a beautiful colour, such a beautiful bag. I love, love, love this trim. It's just stunning. In silver hardware. So it does come with its key and clochette. It does come with its raincoat. It does come with its dust bag. And the price on this is £13,800 or 17,401 US dollars for a horseshoe stamped contrast verso bag with piping, guys. I can't even stress piping on a horseshoe bag today. Like, amazing, incredible. Insane. Absolutely insane. So if you want more details about that, Kristen has pinned it just there. And for those that may have jumped on throughout the show, don't forget there's a little handbag icon, and you can go through all the items that I have shown up to now. So, all right. I've got a few more bags left, and before I do that, okay, so a few people have asked me, if you notice that on my Wednesday shows in winter, I tend to wear scarves. I tend to wear scarves because, as you can see, I've got all black on, and I do a lot of my wardrobe is quite neutral, and during winter, I like to still have a bit of colour, and so the way I do that is with scarves. Now, the way that I wear my scarves, I'm about to show you, and it's the most simplest way and the most easiest way. So, firstly, now this particular shape I cannot get in Sydney anymore, and this particular shape I have to buy from Europe when I get over to Europe because I just don't make that. I just don't bring them in here. Now, this is what you call the half triangle. So it's a 140 by 140, but it's half. Because if you buy a Hermes scarf and it's a 140 by 140, and I do have a couple of them, but you notice that there's a lot of fabric around you. And I tend to wear those more on with my casual weekend clothes, because I can wrap them all around me, especially if I'm going to the theatre or something, you want something over your shoulder. So I find that the bigger ones are great for that. When you're wearing a suit, like I am today, I find that it's too much fabric. So hence the reason why the half triangle. Now, the way you can imagine in the mornings, I'm one of these people that are no fuss in the mornings when I'm getting ready for work. I'm too focused on my day. And so the way I wear it is I just grab each end of it, I pop it around. So can you see that? And so what I do is I bring this triangle bit to the front like this, and literally, and then this is all I do. And then just pop it up like that. Nice and easy, dresses the outfit up. So it's the half triangle one that I always wear. with my suits. Okay, yes. So they still make them. When I was in Paris last year, I just bought a stack of them because they are, I find that they're less fabric. I mean, you can still see, this is the silk one, there's still enough fabric in it, and it's still, otherwise I just find that the 140 by 140 is just too much fabric. I find that the 90 by 90 is just a little bit too small for what I like it to look, the look of it. So doing a half triangle, less fabric, still get your same look, and yeah, there you go. So that's the way I tend to wear my scarves. All right, that was a little tip. Yeah, and you would never have known that I had a half triangle on now, would you? There we go. All right, so you're going to now pay attention to my Wednesday shows, aren't you? Because Wednesdays I literally head to the office and, you know, to my office straight after. Absolute pleasure. But yes, just make sure that when you've got it, you bring your triangle around here, the point of your triangle, to wrap it up. Okay, now let's go into, let's do this beautiful Chanel classic chevron. Yeah, so you're all now going to bolt to Hermes and ask for half triangles, and you're all going to go, why is there a craze on half triangles? I've actually, I was in Hermes 2 weeks ago, and I was like saying to my essay, like, seriously, I literally will buy every half triangle that you bring in. I'll just take it. Anyway, hopefully she will. Pleasure. It's a bit of fun, right? At least you know. Okay, so let's go into this beautiful top handle chevron Chanel. Now, what I do love about the Chanel bags that have got top handle, I love choices with bags. So what I mean by choices with bags is that sometimes, and you guys will know what I'm talking about here. Okay, so, all right, Susie, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just reach out to Sabrina because I cannot get access to these half triangles. I'm going to ask Sabrina if she can look to get some half triangles for me and see how we go, because it's ATY048. ATY048. Kristen, it was on my WhatsApp message. So, and see what I can do, because I'm struggling, I can't get them here, and so hopefully she can get some for me, and especially when I'm going to be, in actual fact, maybe. Now, you know I'm going to London, I'm going to be in London head office for a week. Oh, now I'm getting excited on an idea, is that when I get to London, I might do a show, because I'm going to have my triangles, because we're going into autumn there, is that I might do a show on scarves and doing half triangles, because it's one scarf that not many people know about. And so maybe what I might do is I'll go with Sabrina, go and get a whole lot of these half triangles. I might have to go to other Hermes stores, because I'm not sure they're highly stocked. It's not something that you see a lot of. And I might do a show on it and offer them to you guys. So that might be my little thing, because I'm trying to come up with something that when I go to London, what am I going to do for that week? I still like to do a show, of course. So maybe I'll do that. So you've just given me an idea, guys. Okay. So, absolutely, so we're going to be doing a meet and greet. So Sabrina and I were just working out what we're going to do. When I'm over there, I would like to have an opportunity to meet everyone. So we are looking into possibly doing an event over there for that, so you'll get to meet me. Kristen, yeah, so, because you're heading over, I saw on the calendar, you're heading over. I'm going to be there the week, I fly in on the 29th of August. So I'm going to be there for the whole week. And then I'm probably going to be, because I'm in Europe for 6 weeks. So guys, there'll be a month of no shopping with me, which is actually quite good. You can save while and also we can do special shows in London. But on the tail end of my trip, which will be the last week of, the first 29th of August for that week, and then the week of the 6th, I fly out on the 6th of October. So that week before, I'm going to be in London on both of those. All right, so yes. I don't think so. I think, Kristen, you're going before me, right? I think it was in the calendar. Yeah. It'd be so nice if we were all there at the same time. It'd be really nice. But anyway, can't be possible sometimes. But yes, I think I'm going to do a half triangle show. I do something. All right, so let's get on with these bags, because I can just keep talking, right? All right, so yeah, it would be nice. I think I might just have to. Well, I'm looking also to go to the States, so I'm just going to look to tie that in. So a bit of both. So Kristen, I'm sure we're going to meet along the way, because I am going to be doing a number of trips. Okay, so this beautiful bag that I was talking to you about before my distraction is that I love the choices of handles. And the reason why is because during the day you may want to wear it one way, and then it goes into the evening on another way, and different occasions. So the idea of you can do a crossbody, and you can take this handle off, which is fabulous, is that you can do crossbody during the day when you need, you've got things in your hands. But then if you continue on, like I do, you continue on straight after work, you sometimes have these events or whatever you need to continue your day or your night, is that you want to dress it up a bit and you just want it as a top handle. What I do love about this is that this is perfect for that. Absolutely perfect. So top handle for evening, or as you're leaving the office, take this strap off that you just used during the day as a crossbody, and then just use it as a handle. So automatically you can see it with that handle there. During the day when you want to be hands-free, you've got that choice. And I love the fact that this actually does come off. And then you've got your top handle. Now, as you can see, this is a beautiful chevron. And it still has its seal intact. It does come full set. And let me show you. Now, when I'm showing you guys with the original felt, it means then you're literally looking at like new conditions, yeah? So let me just show you the corner. I have to say, I don't even know if this bag is being used. So the fact that it's still at seal on its CC, which is amazing considering that the price of Chanel bags now are just ridiculous, aren't they? They're just getting insane. And they're about to do another price increase, I think. So, all right, so the seal's intact. I'm just gonna be really careful because I don't really think this has been used. This does come full set, and the authentication card, let me just grab it. It's a 24 series. 24 series. Just put that back in the pocket. Now, I'll just show you the inside of this. So, it's got that beautiful red that we all love, and it's got your pocket inside. You've got one compartment there, you've got a zip, and then you've got another compartment here. So you can see the versatility of this bag, and it's such a good size. And I want to lose all the bits to it. Hang on. While I'm just popping this away, we can get Kristen to pin it. I mean, look at it. Look at that. 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 Everything about it is just amazing. Seriously good. And it comes full set. It's absolutely stunning. I can't even tell you. I feel like this person has not used this bag. It's like it's got its seals intact, it's got its original felt, it does come full set. Like, seriously, and you know how hard it would be even to get this in store. I mean, yeah. And yeah, I just love the chevron. I find that chevron is class. So you've got your quilting, and everyone knows the quilting is iconic to Chanel, but I find that the chevron is, for me, it sort of says class to me. So, and it's £6,800 or 8,573 US. Such stunning. All right. Okay, I'm going to do the tote next. If you're looking for, you know, we have so many size bags, right, guys? I don't know if you're like me, but I have all bags. I have all bags for all, you know, uses. So, you know, a tote versus a crossbody, you know, one that just fits your phone and your wallet, stuff like that. Can you believe it? So I've come onto this advice because people are calling me, and now my dad is trying to call me. I mean, do I need to tell Dad that I'm on a show? What do you do? I think it's because Wednesday mornings is a work day, and it's a normal, you know, normal office day for me. But yes, my dad's trying to call me. And I don't know if anybody, no, because Dad and I still work in the family business on the weekends, and my company do the accounts for the family business. So, but I don't know if anybody else knows, does parents do this? But my dad won't leave a message. He will now call me 3 times. He will call me 3 times. So I'm like, Dad, I could see a missed call. I will call you back when I'm available. Stop calling me. Don't call me 3 times. I already know. It's ridiculous. I don't know if anybody else knows that. I mean, mum will text me because she knows that during the work hours I'm busy. So she'll text me and say, can you call me when you get a moment? Or she knows that I will call her when I get home. But my dad, seriously, but even, so what he used to do is call me 3 times, but then what he used to do is turn the phone off. I'm like, so you want me to call you back, but you turn the phone off? I'm like, don't do that. Just leave it on. It's ridiculous. So now he knows that he now knows to leave the phone on, but he's still got to stop calling me 3 times. It's ridiculous. Yeah. I mean, is this what we're going to be like when we get to their age? Like, really? Is this a generational thing or something? I don't know. I mean, are the kids today, are we going to do the same thing with our kids? I don't know. It's hilarious. Anyway, continuing on. After all, my husband calling me, work calling me, Dad calling me. I mean, really? It's too funny. Way too funny. All right, now this beautiful tote. Let's go back to talking handbags, eh, guys? All right, so it is so funny. All right, now I got distracted. This has got a 2-way use tote. Now, a 2-way use tote, as I said, I love how we've got different ways of using our bags, and this is, so we have the shoulder handle, but then we have a top handle. So you can be hands-free, or you can just hold it in your hand, or of course like this. I feel this will be a great everyday, just throw it in. I don't know if you guys do the same thing. Your handbag during the day ends up being so heavy because you've just all through the day you're just throwing things and more things and more things, and then you get home and then you start clearing it all back out again, and then another day goes and then you do the same thing. You just keep throwing stuff in your bag, and by the end of the day, you know, I'm like, oh, what have I got in my bag? It's so heavy. Now this has got a turn lock, working turn lock. Let me open this for you. Yeah. So this does come with its dust bag and its card. And oh, I think I've left the dust cover over there with its authentication card. But you can see the hologram sticker. Hologram stickers in the bottom there. And nice and clean inside. I've got the boxes and some of the dust covers over in the corner there, so I think I've left the authentication card in the dust cover. There we go. That's such a good price. Such a good price for, like, I mean, to show you the corners. Put the corners on that. And this is £3,490. There we go. Okay, so now I was showing you the chevron bag, and I'm now going to do the chevron wallet. I feel like this wallet goes perfectly with that bag. Now, if you're looking for a black wallet, I don't know if you guys know, but I go into the store sometimes to do a bit of research and find out what's going on. One thing I do know is that black wallets tend to be always of low stock or no stock, especially here. I don't know if it's like anywhere else, but I find that black wallets are always hard to get. Now this one here has got the back zipper, and I don't know if the queues are still going on for you guys, but the queues for Hermes and Chanel to get into these stores, I mean, I don't have the patience and I just make an appointment, but like seriously, the queues are getting ridiculous. So in Sydney, the Hermes store and the Chanel store are opposite each other, and the queue goes all the way from the front, all the round to the corner of the store. And it literally doesn't matter what time of the day you want to go, it is like that. So I don't even bother going into store unless I've got an appointment. Like, it's ridiculous. And even then, I've got a really good relationship with the SA, but even then, trying to get anything is ridiculous. Like, I just go, can you just put on my wish list and hopefully it'll turn up? Most of the time I give up, and the beauty about Luxury Promise is that when I see something, I just grab it. So, because I'm like, I'm not going to wait. I mean, this is ridiculous. And I don't even guarantee that I'm even going to get it. So, okay, so here we go. Here's a small flat wallet. I love that it's got the little pocket there to put your change in. Of course, I've just explained to you about Chevron. I love Chevron, and that's here it is, nice and clean. It does come with its box, original box. It's like new, and of course its authentication card. And I'll just, oh, I get to show you my nails. Got my nails done, guys. I had a minute, and of all things, I'm sitting there getting my nails done. It was last night, and Sabrina calls me and she goes, is this a good time to call you? I'm like, sure, you've called me at the one time where I'm getting my nails done, and I can't even tell you the last time I had my nails done. So I was on the phone to Sabrina at the same time as getting my nails done last night. Okay, so it's a 2026 series. Oh my God, the price is incredible. For a flat wallet in black, in chevron, full set, £730. Such a good price. Just put those back on. There we go. Okay. And then the other wallet I have is a brand new white Chanel 19 wallet. Again, full set, not being used. It's got a little coin. I actually find these are quite good. Actually, you know when you go out and you just need to have one key, I tend to just put my key in there. So, and it also, I find that by putting my key in here, firstly I don't get it lost, but also secondly, I'm not scratching the inside of my handbags. So I actually use compartments in my wallet if I just have a key, so, which is great. I don't like car keys because you normally have a big fob thing, but a house key. Then you've got everything, it's like new. I'm allowed to say it's brand new, it's not being used. And then of course it's authentication card. So it's a 32 series, so it's current, is it? 32, is that last year, 22? And Kristen will pin this one up. Oh. No, I just want to get this right. There's paper back in there. All the compartments. Okay. And Kristen will pin that in a second. Now, what haven't I done? If I'm going to do Chanel 19, I'm going to do the Chanel 19. So Kristen's about to pin that. Do you need the SKU number, Kristen? Are you okay? So you know how real these shows are on live? When last week Kristen had to go, I loved how, I don't know if anybody saw it, the poo emergency. Did anybody see that? It was absolutely hilarious. And I'm like, just go. You know, having the little ones around. So that is just real, right? So these live shows, they're real. So things can happen. You just never know what might happen. And you just, yeah. So, but I just thought, oh my gosh, that is bringing realness to a live show. It was too funny. Oh gosh. Yeah, juggling, right? Juggling, lots of things going on. So, and that beautiful white wallet was £990 or $1,248 US. Well, you know, we are all human, I have to say. Like, you know, we are all human, so these things happen, right? All right. So this beautiful Chanel 19 round clutch. I do love the leather in the Chanel 19s. I don't know if anybody, if you're not familiar with a Chanel 19, you'll find that, and you can tell, it's because of this logo. I mean, there's certain styles about it, but the logo has the leather entwined in the logo. Okay, and this is in beautiful condition. And I do love the fact that it has the 3 coloured chains. So you've got your silver, you've got your matte gold, and you've got your what do you call it, ruthenium. There we go. And you find that the Chanel 19 has got a real puffiness about it. So the quilting on the leather, so this being lambskin, the quilting on the leather on all the bags for Chanel 19 range is really puffy. So, and this is no different, as you can see. It's got the bigger quilting, the bigger stitching, squares for the quilting. Yeah. And leave Kristen to pin this one. So I've got a couple more bags to go, and then we will do recaps, guys. So I've got a couple more bags to go, and then we will look to recap. There you go. So this one is £2,750 or $3,466 US. Beautiful. Okay, so the two bags that I'm going to show you, I love, you guys, I love colour. So I'm going to, these two bags, next two bags are just full of happiness. And full of happiness because, when you're walking down the street and you see someone with a coloured bag and a bit of more interest in it, it makes you smile. So it makes me smile. So I'm going to show you this beautiful boy, this small boy, in the most gorgeous colour. Look at the colour of this. I love it. With the silver hardware, look at the colour of this. Just beautiful, beautiful. I love, love, love. Look at this. Look at the colours in this. And the boy bag is fabulous because you do your crossbody. Such a good size, right? Picture phone. And then I do like the fact that you can double handle it. Great size. And let me just open this. So it does come with its dust bag. Oops. Here. Take out the stuffing of that. And it's got its hologram sticker inside. Nice and clean inside. There we go. Beautiful. And it's so, I think it's a boy bag that you're not going to see, I'm going to say you're not going to see maybe ever. I don't know. I've certainly not seen mine. My curation of shows is normally bags that certainly I haven't seen. And of course, they're ones that I would use and have in my wardrobe. Can you imagine every week I just collect all these bags in my wardrobe? I need a house full of just wardrobe of bags. I don't know how that would go at home, but anyway. And this is £4,500 or 5,672 US. Seriously good. Love the colour. Now I wanted to show you the other coloured bag that I do have, which has got the filigree CC on it, the vanity bag in this colour. It's a lovely, lovely colour. So I just showed an orange tone, and now I've got this beautiful pink and mint blue vanity filigree. It's just beautiful. This is in caviar, and I don't know if anybody knows, but you've got this beautiful big CC. It's just gorgeous. Look at this. Look at that. You'd wear this as a necklace. You could always wear this as a necklace. Anyway, Again, getting sidetracked. And the inside of this is beautiful pink. Look at that. Colours are great, aren't they? Just makes you happy. So it does come with its dust bag and card, and this is a 26 series. I'll just put a crossbody for you so you can see. Oops. And it's in the beautiful coloured caviar leather. I'd be almost tempted to take that lock off and put it on a chain. Where's a necklace? You could. And there we go. Stunning. And it's in beautiful condition. Let me show you the corners. And this is £5,900 or 7,436 US. Beautiful. Okay, and talking about vanities, my last bag of the show, guys. So I'm not having to do any recaps. So the last bag that I have is this tiny little one. It's so sweet. And it's like the Sakura pink. Now, if you've got one of those fold-up phones, you'll be able to fit that in here. And it does come full set. Nice and clean. It does come full set. It's in caviar. So the Sakura pink caviar. Hang on. And then you can just do crossbody. There we go. Such a pretty colour. And I'll just wait for Kristen to pin this. So this is my last bag, guys. So if there's any recaps you would like me to show you, I'm gonna recap that red one because that was my pick of the day, and that was the one that I am giving a crazy, crazy price slash on. Beautiful. These are great. Just you know when you just want to grab your cards and keys? It's perfect for that. There we go. So, Kristen has pinned it, and also if you go into the handbag icon, you can see all the pieces that I've shown today. A lot of them are pieces that are either rarity, not seen before, hard to come by. You know, my show's on Wednesday. A lot of these pieces are, you know, like literally like new conditions, and most of them do come in full set. Of course, disclosure of what they come with is on each of those pins, and this is £3,200 or 4,033 US dollars. So I am going to go back into that red one, the very first bag that I did my one little price slash on, because I love red. I absolutely love red, as you know, and this is one bag that I feel like it's the pick of the day, maybe? Is that what should I call it, the pick of the day? And the reason why is because, firstly, you can fit a phone. It's square and it's a good everyday, but it also not only fits your phone, your wallet and everything else, it's practical. So, because I find that some of the camera bags are very small and you can't fit your phone in it, you can't fit your keys, your wallet and everything else. Whereas I find that this one is actually a really good size. And also it's one that you'll just use. Now, if you missed it, it was 3,500 pounds, and I did only a one piece, my piece of the day. I decided to take 500 pounds off, so it's 3,000 pounds for this beautiful Chanel. It's almost like a double camera bag, and because it's the square shape, it's something that I would use. So, all right, that is my curation for today. So, is there any recaps, anything anybody would like me to go over, see, let me know, and I'll just give you an update of where we're up to with shows. Recap time, yes. So, today is the only bag show for this week for me, and on Friday afternoon, Friday night is jewelry, and then again on Saturday. Now, both of those shows, I have to curate. It's about 70 to 80 pieces each week that I have to curate. So it's a big show, it's a big weekend of those jewelry pieces, because I like to bring something new to every show, of course. And also, you guys are loving it. Like, the pieces that are going, the pieces are just going. So it just means then I just don't have, there's no repeats on stuff. They've all got different specs. Of course, they will come with their certifications, stuff like that. Oh, thank you, SP. Absolute pleasure. So every show is somewhat different, even though they might be two jewelry shows back to back, but I'm finding that, you know, the pieces that they just go. So, which means you have to watch both shows. Now, the time slot has changed for the Friday show, which is my Saturday morning. So it used to be 11 p.m. on Fridays. It's now 9 p.m. on Fridays. So it's a 2-hour earlier show, which also means that it is 6 a.m. for me. So I try to get my coffee in beforehand, but sometimes, I mean, last Saturday, I was like, oh my gosh, like, try to get me into gear to do a show, because I had to get up at 5. Was a bit insane, but it was good fun. It was, I mean, and it was amazing. It was an epic show. Like, so many pieces went, and yeah, so, and it was quite interesting. What I find quite interesting, because of my time slots and my shows, and because each show is different, I find that pieces are still going throughout the day until the next show. So pieces are still going, and hence the reason why, like, someone will say, oh, but it didn't sell on the show. And I'm like, yes, but someone's taken it anyway. So, so I encourage you to come to the show, because at least you get first sight of what I am showing. So, okay. Is there anything anybody would like me to recap? There's some good pieces in here. Pieces that, like, wow. Now, if there is any queries, of course, you're welcome to DM me through Instagram. Feel free to DM me. My handle is Trudi Yip, so Trudi with an I, and then Y for yellow, I for indigo, P for Peter. I've done that many times. So Trudi Yip is my handle, and then my email address is trudi@luxurypromise. So luxurypromise.com. So if you have any queries, please feel free to. Thank you, Kristen. Thank you for moderating. So feel free to email me if there's anything that you've seen in today's show that you would like me to give you more information on, or anything else. Please feel free to do that. All right, I am going to love you and leave you guys. And Kristen, thank you again for moderating. And enjoy your evening, and I better get on with my work day. All things finance now. All right, I'm glad you enjoyed, guys. Bye. Bye.